Hey guys, this is Bud Uppy Chow Yao. So first off, I want to update y'all about my next coming streams. I'm gonna focus fully on Final Fantasy X. So for the first time, I'm actually gonna stream live of a game that I never played before. Yeah, me as a Final Fantasy fan, I actually never played 10 before because growing up as a teenager, I thought it was lame. However, as I grew older, I'm starting to notice that it's pretty fucking awesome, and I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna play the game live on streams. However, you guys can talk whatever you want to talk about on the live chat. I welcome all sorts of talks, although there are some rules which I'll mention later on in this video. Every 10 or 15 minutes, I'll probably I'll pause the game. It won't be exactly when or what, but around approximately 10 or 15 minutes, and check on the chat and just chat with y'all for a couple minutes, right? And then go back to the game and so on and so forth. Right, that's the idea. I don't know how long the streams will be. I think pretty long. Now, as far as the rules, which that will come after the context about my previous two videos that I've uploaded recently. This is me trying to get rid of the weeds. All right, hear me out. On my recent live, that's the thing with when it comes to situations that I'm not aware of that's actually toxic. I usually realize what the problem is afterwards. Now, on my recent live, I even shared it that I was so drained, and just oftentimes in life, whenever I feel this way, looking back throughout my life, it has something to do with a particular person or people or a type of vibe. It's because there's someone toxic around me that's draining the shit out of me. Usually during the moment, I'm not aware of it until afterwards. I'm like, why am I feeling this? And it took me a while to reflect. But through my life, I've always had those experiences when I'm feeling drained. I look back, what went wrong? And it's usually because of some person draining the shit out of me. Now, on the recent live, there is a person, I won't mention his name, but he has been, he is just no match to my vibe. In my opinion, this is my perspective, subjective opinion. I find the type of mentality that he carries, the same thing as how Shelby carries it and many other doomer YouTubers. They're losers. These are parasites. These are the type of people that they will drag you down to their stupid ass stupidity level and just beat you with their experience of being so completely stupid and just so toxic. This person was not only messing with me, but he was messing with some other people on the live stream, actually just making people wanting to leave the live stream because it became so toxic. And it was no fun. I was being way too nice to that person because in the moment I wasn't really aware of what was happening, until afterwards I realized, I really don't like the way he was treating that other person on the live stream. Basically, he was starting an argument on my live stream and it became quite toxic. And I know some followers from the paranormal debunking communities, they actually subscribed to my channel months back. They're really sweet, great people, and I can already imagine them not wanting to interact in my streams because of that fucking asshole. So what I should have done was kicked him out, and there you go. So I made those two videos to make it really clear as to where I stand. Now, I am not talking about toxic positivity. I welcome people who are struggling through life to share it. I'm not asking you to be exactly like me. I don't welcome people who are trying to get under my skin with their narcissistic ways, being such pessimists. Like, basically, they're poison. They're like poisonous plants, and it just makes you feel sick. It makes you drained. You know what I'm talking about. These self-entitled losers. People who don't contribute anything to society. It's better off that they are separated in an island by themselves and just wallow in that dark pit. These are the types of people, no matter how hard you try to fix them, it just gets worse and worse, and before you know it, you're down on their level. You are feeling worse. Look, I'm not talking about people who are struggling and you want to help them, and yes, that's different. I'm talking about leeches, parasites. And I don't want to get into specifics as to what exactly is a parasite. What do you mean, Greg? You kind of know. They're the ones that drain you out. That's not the kind of community I want. I want people who give each other strength, who lift each other up. I want it to be a positive, fun community, of course. And of course, it doesn't have to be always like toxic positivity, right? I'm talking about, like, yeah, if you're going through some struggle, like, I don't know, your kids are alienated from you, go ahead and share that shit, so on and so forth. I want my community to be uplifting, to give each other strength, and to welcome all sorts of mindsets and personalities. But what I will not tolerate are those losers. I'm talking about parasitical, narcissistic, self-entitled pieces of shit, spoiled brats who do nothing but just bring everyone down to a level and just no, I don't welcome that. Yes, I'm gonna lose a lot of subscribers after making those those 2 videos were uploaded. Yeah, I'm gonna lose subscribers. Yes, that's good. I'm getting rid of the weeds, and after this one, probably even more so. I'd rather be surrounded by a few good, strong people who are kind-hearted. I'd rather be around those types of people and have like a few subscribers than a whole bunch of subscribers where it's mixed with toxicity and being drained on streams and so on and so forth. I don't want that. You know, I'm just gonna attract the right people on my channel, and so be it, right? And I'm not doing this for money. I already stated videos ago, I'm never gonna monetize this channel. This is a hobby channel, so and I want my hobby to be fun and a place where I feel where I'm going on YouTube that I'm not gonna be bashed on by toxicity and feeling drained afterwards. Like, I already have my passion, which is my job, but I don't want my hobby to get ruined, man. I don't see this YouTube channel as a career. That's why I upload a variety of content here. Like, that fucks up the YouTube algorithm, actually. So anyway, as far as the stream update, again, I'm playing Final Fantasy X. You guys can talk about Shelby or whatever you want. You can make jokes, do whatever you want. Just don't be pestering on the other followers on my stream, alright? Bye.